What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Dad, man. We back in the trap and cooking up another banger, man. Look, grab y'all book. We finna read The Power of the Subconscious Mind. We on chapter 7. If you ain't caught up, if you didn't catch up, we got chapter 1 on there, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. But now we on chapter 7. So we finna teach you how to unlock your subconscious mind. I'm not an expert or a guru because I'm only on chapter 7. But not too many people doing this. So if you want to learn how to reach your ultimate level, come grab this book. You can get this book off Amazon for like $10. Come on, man. Let me be your I don't even know who's doing audio books like this, bro. So let's turn to chapter 7. Gotta get some information before I go to work. So hopefully that's chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7. Alright. And the audio book is off, so try to read along. But it's gonna catch up. It's not all the way the same, but it's kind of the same. So read your book on yourself, then we gonna listen to him. I learned 2 different ways. I learned from reading and I learned from like the teacher saying the words and shit too. So it's dive in. Chapter 7, the tendency of the subconscious mind, Lifeword.
Of the subconscious is Lifeword. Over 90% of your mental life is subconscious, so men and women who fail to make use
Hold on, put that camera out there. There we go.
of this marvelous power live within very narrow limits. Your subconscious processes are always Lifeword and constructive. Your subconscious is the builder of your body and maintains all its vital functions. It is on the job 24 hours a day and never sleeps. It is always trying to help and preserve you from harm. Your subconscious mind is in touch with infinite life and boundless wisdom, and its impulses and ideas are always Lifeword. The great aspirations, inspirations, and visions for a grander and nobler life spring from the subconscious. Your profoundest convictions are those you cannot argue about rationally because they do not come from your conscious mind. They come from your subconscious mind. Your subconscious speaks to you in...
Hold on. Your profoundest convictions are those you cannot argue with about rational because they do not come from your conscious mind. They are your subconscious mind. Your profoundest convictions are those you cannot argue with. So I say this like your strongest thoughts. You can't really argue with those.
in intuitions, impulses, hunches, intimations, urges, and ideas.
I never knew that. So when your subconscious mind is speaking to you, right? It's your intuition, it's your impulses, and it's your hunch and urges and ideas. Damn, I don't never listen to him. I don't never listen to my subconscious mind then. That's crazy. So anytime you get a random idea, it's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind speaks to you in intuition, impulses, hunches. I don't know that word. Information, urges, and ideas. Gee.
And it is always telling you to rise, transcend, grow, advance, adventure, and move forward to greater heights. The urge to love, to save the lives of others, comes from the depths of your subconscious.
That's crazy.
For example, during the Great San Francisco earthquake and fire of April 18, 1906, invalids and cripples who had been confined to bed for long periods of time rose up and performed some of the most amazing feats of bravery and endurance. The intense desire welled up within them to save others at all costs, and their subconscious responded accordingly. Great artists, musicians, poets, speakers, and writers tune in with their subconscious powers and become animated and inspired.
So people who be making hit songs, it really be their subconscious mind. It's a great artists, musicians, poets, and speakers and writers tune in with their subconscious mind and become animated and inspired. So when people get in the booth, I don't know, I was just inspired. It was their subconscious mind?
For example, Robert Louis Stevenson, before he went to sleep, used to charge his subconscious with the task of evolving stories for him while he slept. He was accustomed to ask his subconscious to give him a good, marketable thriller when his bank account was low. Stevenson said the intelligence of his deeper mind gave him the story piece by piece, like a serial. This shows how your subconscious will speak lofty and wise sayings through you, which your conscious mind knows nothing about. Mark Twain confided to the world on many occasions that he never worked in his life. All his humor and all his great writings were due to the fact that he tapped the inexhaustible reservoir of his subconscious mind. How the body portrays the workings of the mind.
Page 92.
The interaction of your conscious and subconscious mind requires a similar interaction between the corresponding system of nerves. The cerebrospinal system is the organ of the conscious mind, and the sympathetic system is the organ of the subconscious mind. The cerebrospinal system is the channel through which you receive conscious perception by means of your 5 physical senses and exercise control over the movement of your body. This system has its nerves in the brain, and it is the channel of your volitional and conscious mental action. The sympathetic system, sometimes referred to as the involuntary nervous system, has its center in a ganglionic mass at the back of the stomach known as the solar plexus, and is sometimes spoken of.
See, now it's everywhere. We left off in the book. It say the voluntary system is channeled through which we receive conscious perception about means of your physical senses and exercise voluntary control over the body movement of your body. The system has its control center in the cerebral cortex of the brain. Then it just jumped to something else. When these audio books, you need to read word from word. Nigga, you got me looking for the word. Right, we're going to let them go till we catch up. We're going to have to.
Of as the abdominal brain. It is the channel of that mental action which unconsciously supports the vital functions of the body. The two systems may work separately or synchronously.
93.
Judge Thomas Troward says, quote, "The vagus nerve passes out of the cerebral region as a portion of the voluntary system, and through it we control the vocal organs. Then it passes onward to the thorax, sending out branches to the heart and lungs. Finally, passing through the diaphragm, it loses the outer coating, which distinguishes the nerves of the voluntary system, and becomes identified with those of the sympathetic system, so forming a connecting link between the two and making the man physically a single entity. Similarly, different areas of the brain indicate their connection with the objective and subjective activities of the mind respectively. And speaking in a general way, we may assign the frontal portion of the brain to the former and the posterior portion to the latter, while the intermediate portion partakes of the character of both. A rather simple way of looking at the mental and physical interaction is to realize that your conscious mind grasps an idea, which induces a corresponding vibration in your voluntary system of nerves. This in turn causes a similar current to be generated in your involuntary system of nerves.
A simple way of looking at the mental and physical interaction is to realize that your conscious mind grabs an idea that is parallel to a corresponding series of electrical impulses in your voluntary system of nerves. This in turn causes a similar current to be generated in your involuntary system of nerves, thus handing the idea over to your subconscious mind. So we're gonna have to break that down, because I ain't gonna lie, when they get to talking nerdy and shit, my brain just is shut down. So if I can slang it up for y'all, I'ma try. A simple way of looking at mental and physical interaction is to realize that your conscious mind grabs the idea that is parallel to the corresponding series of electrical impulses in your voluntary system of nerves. I don't know how I'm gonna break that down. Y'all gonna have to break that down yourself. This in turn causes a similar current to be generated in your involuntary system of nerves, thus handing over the idea to your subconscious mind. I don't know how that works, but This in turn causes similar current to be generated in your involuntary system of nerves. So basically, I don't even know. The two systems work separately or in sync. For example, when a perception of danger arrives at the switching center, the cerebral messages are sent both to the conscious cortex and to the subconscious. The person's defensive ability may start to respond in the danger even before the danger. Oh, so when you flinch or something, everything working in sync. So I kind of get it, but they using big words. I need y'all to use them little small, little one-syllable words, bro. Yeah, I ain't all there.
Thus, handing the idea over to your subconscious mind, which is the creative medium. This is how your thoughts become things. Every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true is sent by your brain to your solar plexus, the brain of your subconscious mind, to be made into your flesh and to be brought forth into your world as a reality. There is
Hold on. He just said something. Every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true. So anything you take in any information you take in and you accept to be true, every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true is sent to you by your cortex to all your other organs of your brain that support your subconscious mind. Once it hits your subconscious mind, to be made into flesh and brought forth into your world as reality. So whatever you think is true is going to form into reality. Did I say we create the matrix? So anything we take outside in this outside world, right, and we believe to be true, that's hit different. Every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true is sent to you by your cortex to the other organs of the brain that support your subconscious mind, right? To be made into flesh and to be brought forward into the world of reality. Y'all be make sure y'all don't be listening to everything everybody say, man. Do y'all research. Every thought entertained by your conscious mind and accepted as true is sent to you by your cortex to the other organs of the brain that support your subconscious mind to be made into the flesh and brought into forth in the world of reality.
An intelligence which takes care of your body. When you study the cellular system and the structure of the organs, such as eyes, ears, heart, liver, bladder, etc., you learn they consist of groups of cells, which form a group intelligence, whereby they function together and are able to take orders and carry them out in deductive function at the suggestion of the master mind, conscious mind. A careful study of the single-celled organism shows you what goes on in your complex body. Though the monocellular organism has no organs, it still gives evidence of mind action and reaction performing the basic functions of movement, alimentation, assimilation, and elimination. Many say there is an intelligence which will take care of your body if you let it alone. That is true, but the difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with its five-sense evidence based on outer appearances, leading to the sway of false beliefs, fears, and mere.
Hey, they hit credit. Many say there is an intelligence that will take care of your body if you let it alone, which it will. You ever got a cut on your finger? And you stop paying that cut, hold on, let me break it down. You ever got a cut on your finger or a cut anywhere on your body? And you forget about it and it naturally heal up? Subconscious mind. So, this hit different. So it say, this is true in a sense. The difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with the sensory evidence based on the outer appearance. This leads to false belief, fears, and opinions. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't be knowing. I never believed in this shit.
Your opinion. When fear, false beliefs, and negative patterns are made to register in your subconscious mind through psychological, emotional conditioning,
yeah, I gotta highlight that. Make sure you got a highlighter or a pen and you taking notes. It's something that's gonna gravitate to you. So basically, what I'm finna highlight is, actually, I'm finna mark this chapter right here where it say, many say there's an intelligence that take care of your body. It say most people find it difficult. The difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with the sensory evidence, which is like eye, sight, taste, and like everything, like nose, smell, like being smart. This leads to stray of false belief, fears, and mere opinion. It's say like an emotional condition. The difficulty is that the conscious mind always interferes with its sensory evidence based on the outer appearance. This leads to the stray of false beliefs, fears, and mere opinion. When fears, false beliefs, and negative patterns are made to register in your subconscious mind through physiological, ooh, my words suck. We getting better though. Physiology, emotional condition. There is no other course open to your subconscious mind except to act on a blueprint. There is no other course open to the subconscious mind except to act on a blueprint offered to it. So your subconscious mind can't do nothing but go off what you giving it. So whatever you giving it, like fear, regret, bad negative thoughts, it can only build up from what you giving it.
There is no other course open to the subconscious mind except to act on the blueprint specifications offered it. The subconscious mind works continually for the common good. The subjective self within you works continuously for the general good, reflecting an innate principle of harmony behind all things. Your subconscious mind has its own will, and it is a very real something in itself. It acts night and day whether you act upon it or not. It is the builder of your body, but you cannot see, hear, or feel it building, as all this is a silent process. Your subconscious has a life of its own, which is always moving toward harmony, health, and peace. This is the divine norm within it, seeking expression through you at all times. How man interferes with the innate principle of harmony. To think correctly.
Highest book on 90 in harmony. How your shit on 93? My page on 94. Yeah, I told you that book off.
Scientifically, we must know the truth. To know the truth is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and power of your subconscious mind, which is always moving lifeward. Every thought or action which is not harmonious.
To think correctly scientifically, we must know the truth, as the ancient saying put as ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. To know the truth is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and the power of your conscious mind. Y'all should know the truth, and y'all should the truth should set you free. I always heard that quote, but I never understood what that quote was. To think correctly, scientifically, we must know the truth. As the ancient saying put it as, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. To know the truth is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and the power of the subconscious mind.
Harmonious, whether through ignorance or design, will result in discord and limitation of all kinds.
Hold on. Every thought of action that is Bruh, I'm mad my goddamn school never taught me these damn words. I'm being dead serious. My teacher never said these words in school. Every thought or action that is not basically in harmony, but rather through ignorance or design will result in discord or limitation of all kinds. So any thought and action that's not in harmony will result in discord and limitation. Every thought or action that is not in harmony, whether through ignorance or design, will result in discord and limitation of all kinds.
Scientists inform us that you build a new body every 11 months. So
I didn't
you
know
are
that.
really only 11 months old from a physical standpoint.
I did not know that. You build a new body every 11 months. So from a physical standpoint, you are really only 11 months old. If you build effects back into your body by thoughts of fear and anger and jealousy, you will have to blame nobody to blame but yourself. Damn, so we only 11 months old? Ah, hell no, I ain't never do this. Scientists inform us that you build a new body every 11 months. So from a physical standpoint, you are really only 11 months old. If you build defects back into your body, because you get a new body every 11 months. And you put fear and anger and jealousy back on it, you can't do nothing but blame yourself. Ah, this book hidden, bro. Who the hell wrote this book?
If you build defects back into your body by thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, and ill will, you have no one to blame but yourself. You are the sum total of your own thoughts. You can keep from entertaining negative thought and imagery. The way to get rid of darkness is with light. The way to overcome.
Tammy ain't cooking up in this book. You are the subtotal of your own thoughts. You can keep from entertaining negative thoughts and imaginary shit that believe that's gonna harm you. The way to get rid of darkness is the light. The way to overcome cold is with heat. The way to overcome negative thought is to substitute it with good thoughts. Affirm that the good and the bad will vanish. I know that's easy to say, because how can you think positive when they finna come put the notice on the door and finna kick you out? How can you think positive when your court is fucked up and you on your last dollar? So I get it, people, but you gotta always think positive. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, this book hidden though, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Cold is with heat. The way to overcome the negative thought is to substitute the good thought, affirm the good, and the bad will vanish.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why it's normal to be healthy, vital, and strong. It's abnormal to be sick. The average child born into the world is perfectly healthy with all its organs functioning perfectly. This is the normal state, and we should remain healthy, vital, and strong. The instinct of self-preservation is the strongest instinct of your nature, and it constitutes a most potent, ever-present, and constantly operative truth, inherent in your nature. It is, therefore, obvious that all your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs must operate with greater potentiality when they are in harmony with the innate life principle in you, which is forever seeking to preserve and protect you along all lines. It follows from this that normal conditions can be restored with greater ease and certainty than abnormal conditions can be induced. It is abnormal to be sick. It simply means you're going against the stream of life and thinking negatively. The law of life.
You know what this man just said? He said it is abnormal to be sick. It's not normal to be sick. It is abnormal to be sick. The condition of sickness simply means you are going against the stream of life and thinking negative. So when I get the little boogers and I get the sneezing, hot chew and all that, it's because I'm thinking negative? I don't know, bro. What y'all think about that in the comments? Leave me a note. Right now in this book, it say it is abnormal to be sick, right? The condition of sickness simply means you are going against the stream of life thinking negative. So when a nigga sneeze on me, hot chew, and the next morning I'm her chewing Cause I'm thinking negative. Ooh. The law of life is the law of growth. All nature testifies to the operation of law by silently. Finally, I mean. I'm gonna get my words together, bro. I was the type of dude I never read in class, bro. I'm just now reading. I'm grown as hell.
Life is the law of growth. All nature testifies to the operation of this law by silently, constantly expressing itself in the law of growth. Where there is growth and expression, there must be life. Where there is life, there must be harmony. And where there is harmony, there is perfect health. If your thought is in harmony with the creative principle of your subconscious mind, you are in tune with the innate principle of harmony. If you entertain thoughts which are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, harass you, worry you, and finally bring about disease, and if persisted in, possibly.
Damn, don't tell me negative thoughts, man, kill you. Damn. Hold on, look, we're gonna reread it. If your thought is in harmony with creative principle, right, of your subconscious mind, you are in tune with it. The principle of harmony, if you entertain thoughts that are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, harass you, worry you, and finally bring the disease. And if persisted, like if you persisted in thinking negative, it causes death. Thoughts that are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, harass you, worry you, and finally bring the disease. And if you're persistent in thinking negative, possibly death. You tell me y'all out here gonna be dying because y'all thinking negative? Come on, bro.
Death. In the healing of disease, you must increase the inflow and distribution of the vital forces of your subconscious mind throughout your system. This can be done by eliminating thoughts of fear, worry, anxiety, jealousy, hatred, and every other destructive thought which tends to tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, body tissue which controls the elimination of all waste material. Pott's disease cured. In the Novelist magazine of March 1917, there appears an article about a boy suffering from Pott's disease, or tuberculosis of the spine, who had a remarkable healing. His name was Frederick Elias Andrews of Indianapolis.
Where the hell that's at? Because they don't go like, we on page 95. Pott's disease, tuberculosis spine, we know we talking about that disease, huh?
Now minister of Unity School of Christianity, Kansas City, Missouri. His physician pronounced him incurable. He began to pray, and from a crooked, twisted cripple going about on hands and knees, he became a strong, straight, well-formed man. He created his own affirmation, mentally absorbing.
See, that's my problem. I don't pray, man. I be too damn busy. I gotta start praying. So basically, this dude that got Pott's disease, the tuberculosis, the doctor said he couldn't walk and all that. So he refused that. He told the doctor, I ain't going for that. So Andrew refused to accept the verdict. He began to pray. He created his own affirmations, repeating it over and over, many times a day, and mentally absorbing the qualities he needed. I am whole, perfect, strong, loving, harmony, and happy.
The qualities he needed. He affirmed over and over again many times a day, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. He persevered and said that this prayer was the last utterance on his lips at night and the first in the morning.
I've been oh man, we gonna get better. I've been failing on my little mission, bro. Cause one thing, if y'all don't know, we gonna probably read another book on this after we finish this Think and Grow Rich. And that book, you supposed to say your goals every morning before you go to bed, and when you wake up, you supposed to look at your goals. But it's kind of, it's not, we ain't gonna say it's hard because we ain't gonna speak into existence, but we're trying to put it in a program. So right now, when y'all wake up, the first thing you should do is look at your goals, and before you go to sleep, you should look at your goals. And because right here it say, he made this prayer and the last uttered on his lips at night And the first thing in the morning, he prayed.
He prayed for others also by sending out thoughts of love and health. This attitude of mind and way of prayer returned to him multiplied many times. His faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, or envy drew his attention, he would immediately start his counteracting force of affirmation going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded according to the nature of his habitual thinking. This is the meaning of the statement in the Bible, "Go thy way, thy faith hath made thee whole."
See? Hey, you can't go against this book when they put the Bible in this mug, bro. So that's how I know it's kind of low-key true. A lot of people like, oh, man, you going against God. Nigga, they got the Bible in this bitch. Excuse my language. The attitude of mind and the way of prayer returned to him multiple times. His faith paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear and jealousy and envy drew into his attention, he would immediately start counteracting it of affirmations going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded according to the nature of his habitual thinking. He became a strong, straight, well-formed man. The meaning of the statement in the Bible is, go by the way of faith and it will make you whole. So you believe in anything, it's going to happen. If you believe, not nobody else, you.
Mark chapter 10, verse 52.
Go by the way they faith have.
How faith in your subconscious powers makes you whole. A young man who came to my lectures on the healing power of the subconscious mind had severe eye trouble, which his doctor said necessitated an operation. He said to himself, "My subconscious made my eyes, and it can heal me." Each night, as he went to sleep, he entered into a drowsy meditative state, the condition akin to sleep.
So, that's my problem too. When I meditate, I be wide awake. When you meditate, you gotta be sleepy. So, he thought when he went to sleep, he entered into a drowsy meditation state, which the condition waking to sleep. So, that's my problem. I gotta go to sleep.
His attention was immobilized and focused on the eye doctor. He imagined the doctor was in front of him, and he plainly heard or imagined he heard the doctor saying to him, "A miracle has happened." He heard this over and over again every night, or perhaps 5 minutes or so before going to sleep. At the end of 3 weeks, he again went to the ophthalmologist who had previously examined his eyes, and the physician said to this man, "This is a miracle. What happened?" This man impressed his subconscious mind using the doctor as an instrument or means of convincing it or conveying the idea. Through repetition, faith, and expectancy, he impregnated his subconscious mind.
Y'all just found the cheat code of life, didn't y'all? He just told y'all the cheat code of life. We only on page 97, on chapter 7. Ain't that crazy? Page 97, chapter 7. Through repetition and faith, he impregnated his subconscious mind. Now that man can see. I gotta go to work in a minute, but I'm gonna get this chapter out. Through repetition and faith, he impregnated his subconscious mind.
His subconscious mind made his eye. Within it was the perfect pattern, and immediately it proceeded to heal the eye. This is another example of how faith in the healing power of your subconscious can make you whole. Pointers to review. 1. Your subconscious is the builder of your body and is on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with its life-giving patterns by negative thinking. 2. Charge your subconscious with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will answer you. 3. Watch.
Charge your subconscious with the task of involving an answer to a problem prior to sleep. So basically, I guess when he's saying, if you got a problem in your life, you need to ask your subconscious mind in a drowsy state when you're going, not when you're awake, not when you're in the bed and you wide awake. Oh, I can't sleep, I'm up. When you're about to crash out, eyes getting heavy. Ask your subconscious mind the problem that you got in life. And I guess it's gonna happen. Not, I guess it's gonna happen. This man was literally blind, and it's a miracle. Okay.
Watch your thoughts. Every thought accepted as true is sent by your brain to your solar plexus, your abdominal brain. and is brought into your world as a reality.
I like that.
4.
I like that. That's my favorite one. Watch your thoughts. Every thought accepted as true is sent to your cortex, to your subconscious brain, structure as brought into reality.
Know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. 5. The tendency of your subconscious.
Oh, that's another one. Know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. I told you was a GTA character you didn't believe.
Is always Lifeword. Your job is with your subconscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises which are true. Your subconscious is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. 6.
Your subconscious mind is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns.
You build a new body every 11 months. Change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed.
That's crazy.
7. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. There is within the innate principle of harmony.
That's crazy.
8. Thoughts of jealousy, fear, worry, and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing about mental and physical diseases of all kinds. 9. What you affirm consciously and feel as true will be made manifest in your mind, body, and affairs. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living.
I ain't gonna lie. This is my favorite chapter so far. I ain't gonna lie. This is my favorite chapter so far. Chapter 7, my favorite chapter. So look, we on chapter 8, but we gonna end it off here. We'll be back tomorrow. We trying to read a chapter every day. I'm not perfect, but we getting perfect. So for those who watch this video to the end, tell me what y'all learned in this chapter. Write it in the comments. Like the video. Go get the book, nigga. You can spend $250 on Jordans. Go get a $10 book to help your mind, bro. You watch reality TV, Netflix, Hulu, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but you won't learn about your goddamn brain. Go get this $10 damn book, bro. So look. The Power of the Book, Subconscious Mind, it look just like this. If not, get the book that's by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Come on, bro. We too damn old to be blaming everybody for our problems and not the main problem. So look in that mirror, figure out what the hell you need to do. Go get this book and read. Because they going to put it in the book and you ain't going to never know about it. Because they say, put all the information in the book because they ain't going to read it. Nigga, you Harry Potter. You don't even know it. But look, hit the like button, comment down below. 3 subscribe to the family. This is Dare to Do Knowledge. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's raised this channel so we can get monetized, so we can go live. We're going to start a whole book club on this bit, and we're going to read every book that's going to help us. Because my goal is to be a millionaire. I ain't going to lie. I'm sick of 9 to 5. So my goal is to be rich. So I'm putting that in my brain. We filthy rich. I'm tired of working for somebody else. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Go check out all my other YouTube channels, and I'm seeing y'all in the next video. Peace out.